Dude, I know you're in a hurry to catch the next episode of The Trucker's Table, but that is not the route you need to take. You gotta stay down here on the road and use that J brake. So y'all hang around, get ready for another great episode of The Trucker's Table.
Robbie's got a gold watch, don't seem like a whole lot. After 30 years of driving up and down the interstate, but Robbie's had a good life, and Robbie's got a good wife.
Alright, we're gonna give this a try, all you YouTube maniacs. As you can tell, we are not in Big Blue. You can see her in the rear view mirror right there. We just went by. That was Big Blue. The classic. We had to yank the old refrigerator out, and I wish I got some video of that. That'd been pretty good. This is McGee. Say hey, McGee. Say what's up, everybody, what's up? And Duck's over here in the passenger seat. Say hey, Duck. Say what's up, everybody. See, that's right. See, I'm co-piloting this ship. That's what I was afraid would happen. It wouldn't stay up there. I ain't got no mounts in the truck for the phone. So, yeah. Where's everybody at? Let's get roll call. Ellie Belly. Ellie Belly. You hiding back there? Let's see. Abby Gabby. There's Abby. Here, let me let the windows down. That's what they want. Alright, so there's Ellie Belly looking out the window over there. And then over here looking out the window is McGee and Abby Gabby. These dogs love riding in the truck, man. Ooh, they love it. But so here's what happened. Y'all, I might have talked about it in the last video, or it might have been this video, I can't remember. Anyway, we were talking about the refrigerator quit working on us. Then it started back working. When we was up in Waukesha, whatever it's called, Wisconsin, where the president was at speaking. Former president, I'm sorry. President Trump. And it started back working, you know, like what the hell? And so we didn't bother buying a new one, you know. And let's let the windows up where we can talk better. Come on, Abby Gabby, get that head in. There you go. Get everybody in. Everybody's in. There's Abby Gabby. Say, what's up? What's up? See, I'm the original Puppy Pete. I used to ride with Daddy before Duck did. But yeah, it started back working. So I was like, awesome, great. I don't have to go buy a refrigerator because I didn't want to buy one up in Wisconsin. So it worked great. We got home, it's still working fine, no problem. And so we were off for a couple of days, and I unplugged the refrigerator, turned off the inverter, opened the door in the fridge, let it defrost and clean it out and everything. And well, last night I hooked the shore power up to it, electricity from the house, but that's a regular, you know, 120, 110 volt refrigerator. And here it is, you know, 16, 18 hours later, it ain't working. Almost 24 hours later, and it still ain't working. It ain't, maybe 70 degrees is about as high as it'll go. So I don't know if that's the compressor, if it's the thermostat switch, I don't know what it is. Anyway, we're gonna go on up here to Home Depot, I'm sorry, up to Lowe's, and get us a new refrigerator. Hopefully they got one that'll work. It don't have to be as big as the one I took out. I don't really need one that big. And see if we can find something. I was able to get that one out relatively easy out the passenger side without taking out the seat. So if I get one same size or smaller, we shouldn't have a problem getting it back in. So we'll see. In the meantime, we can get our butt on up to Tallahassee and see if we can't get into Lowe's and get us a fridge. And we'll let y'all know how it goes. All right. What you think, McGee? What you think? Did that? See, forget about Dad. I'm gonna watch. I ain't got time for no YouTube and stuff.
2 days later.
Well, dadgummit, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't turn the dadgum video recording machine on soon enough. I was gonna show you that huge pothole in the parking lot there at the TA in Earle, Arkansas. That thing was huge. I saw 2 or 3 drivers get down in that thing. Their trailer, man, ooh, bouncing up and down coming out of that thing. Man, the only thing about that curve like that is you don't have a whole lot of speed coming out off of it. And then your acceleration lane is so short because of the bridge. Sometimes that can be a dangerous merge back there. Well, let's see, what time is it? It's about 7:40 a.m. Central Time. And just left Earle, Arkansas. And we headed over to North Little Rock for a 10 a.m. Delivery. So we should be in there around 9:30. Hopefully we can find somewhere to park and wait for them to open up, because I was told by Miss Katie Bell they don't open up until 10 a.m. And I thought she might have said my appointment was at 11:30 a.m. I don't know. If it is 11:30, then we'll go ahead and get us a 2-hour break in. Yeah. Nah, I mean, maybe sometimes they'll unload you early. The paperwork when I got out of the picked it up at the shipping office actually said 8 a.m. delivery, which is in about 20 minutes. And we both know that's not gonna happen, because we got 107 miles to go. So there's no chance of getting in there by 8 a.m. So we'll get there when we get there. But you have to do your breaks. You have to get to sleep. Man almighty. I don't know if that just looks like overcast, like it's gonna rain, or if that's something else. But it ain't looking good. Woo. Any old way. Let's see if we can't get on over there, and we'll check back in with you when we get over that way. Alright? Alright. Man, will y'all explain something to me? Why does this idiot have to park like he's parked? Look at that. He had all that space out there. He could have pulled in from where them lights are blinking, and he could have backed into this spot like a normal person instead of nosing in. Pale Rider, I agree. Nosing in sucks. Why do these idiots do that? I mean, you had all that space out yonder. You could have backed in. And I intentionally parked a space over from a guy that's nosed in, because I didn't want him trying to back out and take out my truck. And then I'd be dadgum while I'm inside talking to my buddy Big Joe. This idiot here, he noses in next to me. I'm like, what the hell, man? So if I can't get out in the morning, I'll be banging on his damn door. Because I already told him I'm leaving at 3 o'clock in the morning. So you better be awake, buddy, or you better hope I can get out. And now we got this idiot over here parking next to the curb. That's not a parking spot, buddy. See the red marks over there? That means fire lane, no parking. What the hell, man? It's like I'm living in a world of idiots. Okay, I'm going to bed. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Yeah, it is not a beautiful sunshiny day. Yeah. We are in Tennessee, I-40, between Memphis and Nashville. Crash. Yeah. I wanted to start recording about 30 minutes ago when it was still dark, so we can see the sun coming up. But as you can see from the precipitation on the windshield, we may not have a bright sunshiny day. Oh man. I tell you one thing, the Midwest, the Southeast will not be suffering from a drought this year. I would say we are way into the positive on rain precipitation. Some years you have less than the normal amount of rain. I would say this year we have a smidge more than the normal amount. Necessarily a bad thing. At least we get plenty of rain. That means we got plenty of good drinking water. Rivers are staying up, lakes are staying up, they're not drying out. Crops are doing great. Your yard is probably doing pretty daggum good. The grass is growing and everything. So yeah. How's that song go? Rain is a good thing. You get a free truck wash. Who doesn't love a free truck wash? Look at that hood, man. Look at it. Look at that shiny hood. Woo, boy, she's just a shiny. That's all that rain. We are approximately 120 miles from our destination in Nashville. We are delivering heating and cooling systems. What is it called? HVAC. The big ones that weigh like 500 pounds. I think we got about, I want to say we got about maybe 50 units on the truck, somewhere in that neighborhood. Maybe 52. And maybe they're not that heavy, I don't know. Because our total weight, according to our bill of lading, I think is less than 12,000 pounds. You know, combined weight for both drops. So that's good. Good light load, man. We're gonna need it because we are gonna be going up and down Monteagle. That's right, Monteagle. Ah, man. I would love going up and down Monteagle if I had me a big old Caterpillar engine. What's it like this? Is it the 6NZ maybe, or the C15, something like that, 3406. Something with about 600 horsepower. Big old heavy duty Jake brake. Big old 8-inch straight pipe stacks. You're going down Monteagle. Jake brake just a scowling. Oh, check out this old motorhome coming up here by us. It's a Chevy, a C5500. C-Class motorhome. Here, let me slow down a little bit gas so he can go on by. He keeps trying, but every time we go up a hill, he can't quite make it. I think he's probably got a gas, I don't know, it may be a gas burner, or it could be a diesel. I'd slow down a little bit more, maybe he'll make it. Yeah. Nice little motorhome, man. Well, if he wasn't towing that big ass trailer, he could probably get on up there. Yeah, nice motorhome. Makes you wonder what he's got inside the trailer, don't it? Think it might be a golf cart or a little bitty car or something like that. Oh, and then bicycles and all this other stuff. Barbecue grill. That's the life, ain't it? Just out riding around an old motorhome. Seeing America, greatest country on earth. I don't care what nobody says. America, even right now, with the crappy ass government we have, is still the greatest country on earth. If it was not the greatest country on earth, tell me why we have millions of people coming into our country every year wanting to live here. Greatest country on earth. Oh, I love America. Whoa, that thing just bouncing around, ain't it? Hey, you think the roads ain't so good here in Tennessee? Joe, man, I ain't lying. He's like a younger version of me. Oh, we got a popo sitting in the middle. Or, yeah, that's a popo. Tennessee's finest state trooper. And, but anyway, old Joe, man, he reminds me of a younger me from about, let me think, about 15 years ago. But we're pretty close in age. We're only a few years apart. much fog and overcast, you need to have your headlights on, man, especially if you're driving a black truck. I don't know what he was thinking. But yeah, Joe is good people, man. Good people. I'm hoping pretty soon maybe me and Teresa can take a chance on going back out to Texas. But me and her are together. Texas usually does not play out very good. Both times we were together in Texas, first time she was in the hospital, second time I was in the hospital. So when we both go to Texas, it seems like we end up in the hospital. I'd love to go out there. Joe lives in, he doesn't live like in a big city. You know, he lives close to a lake and everything. And he lives the good life, man. Pontoon boat, jet skis, living the good life. And so yeah, I'd love to go out there and spend some time sightseeing around Texas, some time on the lake, on the pond to make Inway into the movies. Yeah, I'm not a singer, folks. I know you have figured that out by now. That is obvious. Yeah, I really I enjoy talking to Joe. We joke and cut up, have a good time every time we're talking. You know, we both love truck driving. We both have the same engine. I think we have the same transmission, I'm not sure. I think he has a 13-speed. Yeah, we both have the 12.7 liter Detroit 60 series. He drives the Freightliner Coronado, which is like the more fuel efficient version of the classic. More aerodynamic, I believe. A little more streamlined. A little more fancy. But we were sitting in there hanging out at the TA last night. I showed him this ad for a Freightliner Classic XL that's for sale. And I said, this ain't any Classic XL Freightliner for sale, brother. I said, this is my twin brother, twin sister, whatever you want to call it. It is a 2001 Freightliner Classic XL limited edition, 84-inch bump, identical to my truck. Same color, same everything, right down to the Ringmaster APU. The only difference between that truck and my truck that I could see and read from the article, the ad for sale, it has a N14 Cummins, and that is a great motor. I love the N14 Cummins. If I didn't have the Detroit, that would be the motor I'd want to have. Good, strong, fully motor. And it was for sale. They had recently rebuilt the motor within the last 2 years. New transmission rebuild. And I think he was asking $60,000 for that truck. Which is a slightly larger amount than what I paid for this one. But you're getting a new transmission, motor rebuild, everything. You're going to be good in that truck, man. You're not going to have to do anything to that truck major-wise probably for another 5 years. So all you got to do is turn and burn and make the dough. He knows what about Landstar, brother. Get it westbound, bam. Yeah. I would love to see Joe get into that truck too, man. It would just make my day for me and him both to have identical trucks. He would love it too, man. He would. driver's seat, stand right up, and walk back to the sleeper. And so it's not like a flat top, it's a mid-root. So if you're like, as long as you're not over 6'2", 6'3", something like that, you can stand up and walk back to the sleeper. And Joe, I want to say, is around 5'10", maybe, somewhere in there. So he doesn't have any trouble hitting his head on anything, that's for sure. Yeah, it's just, I love the space that I have in this sleeper, man. It's amazing. And I was thinking about it a while ago when I was driving across here on I-40, going through a construction zone and all this stuff, and I'm thinking, you know, man, I know it's not, I don't know how to say it. I don't know if it's weird or whatever, but I actually, I love this truck, man. I don't know. When I got on the interstate leaving Earle, and I turned on, get on the interstate, you know, I just kind of gave it a little rub, a little pat on the dash, like, I sure do appreciate you, Big Blue. I appreciate you. Is it weird talking to your truck? But yeah, I appreciate this truck so much, and I try to take good care of it. I try to give her a bath at least once a week. Oil change between 10 and 12,000 miles. New filters, lube job, making sure it gets greased up good, all that kind of stuff, you know. I was telling Katie Bell, the lady I do a lot of those deli case loads for, I was telling her, I said, you know, I try to stay ahead on everything with the truck, so I try to replace it before it breaks. Most people like to replace it after it breaks, thinking they're saving money, but when you have to call that tow truck and you have to cancel a load or repower a load, you're like, man, why didn't I get that replaced sooner? You know, so I try to stay ahead of that kind of stuff, you know, replacing the drive shaft before it breaks, you know, once it starts wearing out and the mechanic tells you that, hey, that thing's about wore out. Don't wait for it to break. Go ahead and replace it. You know, your radiator's leaking. Don't wait till it completely blows out. Go ahead and replace it, you know, or get it repaired. Like right now, right, my motor, I'm hitting on 1.5, 1.6 million miles since the rebuild on the engine. So I know it needs to be rebuilt. You don't go, you know, 2-3 million miles without a rebuild. The average motor. I know there's going to be guys out there that say, oh, 2,000 million miles without rebuilding the engine. That's great, man, awesome. But I just don't want to take that chance. So we're definitely doing, God willing, some kind of a either a crate engine or a rebuild on this one before the year is out. I hope and pray. I'm trying to stay. I want to stay ahead of that, man. You know, I don't want to end up on the shoulder on the hook with a blown block. You know, then your block's no good. You know, I don't want to be in that shape. I want to stay ahead of it. You know, you do your overhead on your valves and stuff, adjustments and all that kind of stuff. Stay ahead, man. Don't wait till it gets all out of whack. You know, and your tires. Don't wait till they're bald. Get you some new tires, man. It costs some money, but hey, it's worth it because, like I said, you're not getting a bad DOT inspection or something like that. You're not. There goes another Landstar. The boys are rocking it West Coast, ain't they? But anyway, stay ahead of that kind of stuff, man. You know, I don't know. All I can say is, don't be cheap when it comes to your truck because that's what makes you your money. It's this truck that allows you to get out here and earn a living, man. wiring harness, it's been, I don't know, I hate to use the word mutilated, but let's say they've had surgery. How about that? They've been operated on several times, because when you have to replace a light, you have to cut the wire, splice in a new light, put it in, because of those lights are older lights and you can't buy the exact same ones anymore, I don't believe. And so you have to splice, so you have a lot of splices in the wire, right? So I want to just replace it all and get fresh wire that hasn't been spliced into and all that stuff, so we don't have shorts. Make sure everything's grounded good, everything's working like it's supposed to. Just stay ahead of it, you know. So that's my advice. 25 years in trucking, that's the advice I would give. Stay ahead on your maintenance and your upkeep on your truck. I'll give you a good example, right? The Volvo. I replaced and fixed everything just about it on that truck except for the turbo, the air compressor, and the DPF filter. The SCR box, I also has it. And everything else, man. Motor's been rebuilt, transmission's been rewired, starter, alternator, radiator. I mean, all kind of stuff's been done to that truck, man. Mirrors, bumper. I mean, there's so much stuff. Wiring harness, oil filter housing, oil pan. I mean, injectors. I mean, all kind of stuff has been replaced on that truck, you know, and fixed. But here's the thing, man. I got about $125,000 invested in that truck, that Volvo. It's sitting in the house right now. $125,000 invested in it, right? But over the 3 years I drove it, I made probably, if I went back and added it up, close to $500,000. For sure over 400,000, for sure. Pretty close to $500,000. So over a 3-year period, I got 125 invested, but I more than doubled that in revenue. So you have to take that into consideration. Like I said, that's what earns you your living, that truck. Anyway, I've been talking y'all's ear off. We're gonna see if we can't get on into Nashville. We'll check in with y'all guys later. What's up, everybody? Just wanted to check in and let you know what is going on, other than this crazy looking white beard. I gotta shave that thing off. That's crazy. So in the last clip, we were on our way to Nashville. We got delivered a day early in Nashville. Yeah. Then we booked it over to Chattanooga. We got unloaded over there. And we booked it back down to Columbus, Georgia, to pick up a load for Katie Bell, our favorite agent, going up to Minneapolis, Minnesota. So we'll probably pick the video up somewhere around there, our next video. But I want to go ahead and end this video here because it's already long as heck. It's already over 35 minutes. So I didn't want to add too much time to it. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you don't mind me talking about the truck and the way I like to do my trucking. You know, I have a 2001 truck. It's an older model truck. But if you stay up on the upkeep, the truck will last you as long as you're going to be driving. Because everything on this truck can be replaced. It's a great truck. It's dependable. If you are good to it, it'll be good to you. So that's my advice. If you're out here wanting to start trucking, don't go buy one of these throwaway trucks with the emissions crap on it. A lot of people will tell you that's the future, that's this, and that. And it might be. But in the meantime, that's going to be a ways off before it gets here. So you can still make some good money with a truck like what I have. And that's my opinion. Everybody's got their own opinion. They're entitled to it. I'm just giving you my opinion and based off of my success so far with this truck and everything. So, but anyway, thank you guys so much for coming along, watching the video, and putting up with me and all my ramblings. We're going to try to put out some more videos. I need to get more consistent. I know I keep talking about it and I never do it. I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't go down there right now and click the unsubscribe button. I wouldn't blame you, but I try my best. A lot of times I get distracted talking to people on Zello or talking to people on the phone. I have a lot of cool guys that call me and talk to me on the phone. Matt, Nomad Trucker, he gave me a shout out in his last video. That was just awesome. He finally started working with Katie, found out what an awesome agent she is. My buddy Joe, you know, me and him met up there at Earle, Arkansas. You saw where the guy had nosed in next to me. And so me and him met up and got to talk, hang out for a little while there. And we talk a lot on the phone too. And then I got another friend, Tom. He's over here at Landstar. Me and him been knowing each other for close, almost 20 years, I imagine. Pretty long time. We both used to work together back at MSJ Trucking. We both bought trucks through MSJ Trucking. And so me and him talk a lot also. And so when you have a lot of friends and you're talking on the phone a lot, it's hard to record. But I try my best, and I'm going to try harder. A lot of times I'll be talking to them on the phone and recording road footage just to do the song and put the music in and stuff. So I'm going to try to do more of that maybe if I have to. But or do voiceover or something. But anyway, I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. If there's something I haven't talked about you want me to talk about, leave me a comment below. Something you want me to stop doing, leave a comment suggestion below and I'll think about it. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much. It means the world to me that you guys take the time to tune in and watch my videos. You guys are the best. You are why I do what I do. And it's just wouldn't be near as fun without you guys in here watching the video. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Y'all have a safe day, safe week. Don't give up on life. Don't give up on your dreams. You can make it happen. But you have to be willing to exercise the 3 Ds. Desire, dedication, determination. Don't give up. And always keep punching.
Over your head, if you're batshit crazy and your neck is red, as the dirt on the road where we all grew up. Sing something with me if you ain't nothing but.